Hello, good to see you. My name's Tony, FM23, and I'm back with another DNA tactic, and this one's called 4-2-4 Underdog. And it's on your screen now, and yes, it's another 4-2-4 because, let's be honest, 4-2-4 is the OP tactic for this FM. I call it 4-2-4 Underdog because I've chosen teams season preview to finish around about 13th, 10th and 8th. Just an underdog tactic rather than a top tier tactic for a change. We're going to try and overachieve that and try and get some Champions League football for these teams, or maybe even win something. If you want to download this tactic, the link for it will be in the description below. If you can't download it for any reason, near the end of the video I will run over it. So we're going to test it with Brighton and Boavista from the Portuguese League, also Fiorentina from Serie A and Real Betis from La Liga, and that's where we're going to start off. On your screen now is their best 11 without restrictions, so let's start off with their results. So in the league, well, it's not the best for our start. They have got European football next season. They got Conference League football. They finish in 6th spot. Like I said, it's the underdog tactic. William Jose scoring at 19 goals, second place, 2 behind Benzema. He's also the second best player in the league with a 7.38. We check a look at the goals in more detail. Back on the goal front, actually, William Jose is not actually the top goal scorer. Borja is with 38 goals. That's a lot of goals being scored. We check out the competitions. In the Supercopa, we lost 3-1 in the final against Barcelona. We also got to another final, the Copa del Rey. We lost against Espanyol in extra time 2-1. Our best chance of winning something, maybe. We check out the Europa League. We got to the semi-final and got knocked out against Man United, even though we were 4-1 up from the first leg, but the second leg, we lost 6-1. And it seemed like a fairly even game. Not really a 6-1 game, but we threw it away. Basically, we threw it away. The first leg was great. Second leg was absolutely terrible. Old Trafford. We check out some team overall view. If we check out the most goals, we're in 4th place here with 68 goals. We're going to pick out a little few things. Most shots for, 3rd place here, 592. Fewer shots against, 8th place, 437, but most tackles won. We are top, 847. And fewest conceded, we conceded 46 for the season. Real Betis, that's not too bad at all. And that's the first team done. And that, for me, is just so close of winning something. We just couldn't do it. We just couldn't get over the line. Even if we would have picked up a cup, would have been amazing. Conference League next season. The Man United game was absolutely mental. That's it with Real Betis. Let's get on to our next team, Brighton. We finished in 3rd place in the league with Brighton in the Premier League, which is very good. 78 points as well, a good points tally. We finished above Liverpool and Man City, Newcastle and Tottenham. Liverpool, Man City, absolutely crazy. Danny Welbeck scored 22 goals in the league. Also, 3rd place in the best performer with a 7.37. We check out the competitions. In the Carabao Cup, we lost in the 4th round against Tottenham 4-3. And in the FA Cup, we got to the quarter-final where we lost against Man City 5-2. When we look at the team overall view, we are in 2nd place in most goals, or joint 2nd place, with 79 goals for the season. Most shots for, 3rd place here with 664. Fewest conceded, we're in 8th place here, conceding 49 for the season. Which actually sounds a lot, but it's actually not too bad. Season-wise, 3rd place, Brighton, Champions League football next season, finishing above Liverpool and Man City. That's a good season. Shame again, we couldn't win anything. But for our 3rd team, Boavista, can we pick up a trophy? And we finished 3rd in the league, 7 points away from Porto. But we did finish above Braga and Benfica. We're finishing 3rd place, Champions League football next season, I believe. And our top goal scorer, I apologise, Bosniak, 26 goals in the league and with an average rating of a 7.60, which is very good. If we check out the competitions, we got to the quarter-final of the Allianz Cup and lost against Sporting 2-0. But we got our own back, beating them in the final of the Taça de Portugal 4-2. We check out some team overall view. Most goals again, we are in 2nd place with 78 goals. Most shots for, 2nd place here, 621. Fewer shots against, 5th place here, 376. Most tackles won, 7th place here, 660. Most draws made, 3rd place here, 528. And fewest conceded for the league, we conceded 32. Well, I'm going to call that a really successful season. We finished in 3rd place, Champions League football next season. But not just that, we finished above Benfica in the league, which is a big thing in Portugal. Also, we won something. We won the Taça de Portugal placard. Right, before we get to our final team, let's run over this tactic. So, in goal, we got a sweeper, keeper on defend. There might be some add-on instructions. Just pause it when need be, because I know for a fact I'm going to go too fast. On the left-hand side, we got a wing back on support. On the right-hand side, we got a wing back on support. There's got different instructions. The right-hand side one's got sit narrow. The left-hand side one's got stay wider. So make sure you copy that down. We've got a ball playing defender on defend, alongside another ball playing defender on defend. In front of them, we've got a defensive midfielder on support, alongside another defensive midfielder on support. The left-hand side, we've got inside forward attack, sit narrow. And on the right-hand side, we've got inside forward attack, stay wider. Advanced forward attack up front, alongside another advanced forward attack. Tactical style basically is a custom one. If you copy everything here, that is it. Mentality is balanced. In possession, what do we have? Attack and width fairly narrow. Approach play, pass into space. Focus down the left. Overlap on the left. Focus down the right. Underlap on the right. Pass into space. Passing rate is shorter. Tempo higher. Time wasting never. Low crosses. Run at defence. In transition, what do we have? We've got counter press. We've got counter. Dispute quickly. Take short kicks. Out of possession, what do we have? We've got a high press line of engagement. Lower defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goal kick distribution, and get stuck in. That is the tactic in a nutshell. Hopefully you copied everything down. Now, let's get to our final team, Fiorentina. In the league, it's a 4th place finish, and that is good. 70 points. That's Champions League football next season. We're just way off Milan with 90 points. Even Napoli with 89 and Atalanta with 81. But we did finish above Inter in the league. Like I say, 4th place, Champions League football next season. Not too bad at all with Fiorentina. If we check out the competitions, well, in the Coppa Italia, we got to the semi-final and got knocked out against Inter Milan. Even though we beat them 2-1 in the home leg, but the away leg, we lost 3-1. If we check out the Conference League. In the Conference League, we had to qualify for it, and we did nice and comfortable. And in the group stages, you can see here, we didn't lose a single game. Topped our group. And then in the knockout rounds, you can see here, the round of 16, we beat Villarreal. We played West Ham in the quarter-final, beat them 3-0 in the first leg. We lost 2-1 in the away leg. Semi-final was nice and comfortable, a 2-0, a 3-0 win. Then in the final was even more comfortable. We won it 2-0. They only had 2 shots known on target with our 20 shots and 7 on target. Maybe we should have won by more. On to the team overall view and most goals. We love a 2nd place, 74 goals. Most shots for though, we're top here with 657. Most dribbles made, 3rd place here with 643. Fewest conceded, we're in 7th place here, conceded 44 for the season. And there you have it, 4th place in the league, Champions League football next season. We won the Conference League. We knocked out West Ham along the way. And if you've ever seen my tactic testing series, with West Ham, generally, we do win the Conference League, so it's nice to knock them out in the quarterfinal and to go on to win it. So that's 2 trophies and some unluck. Some unlucky. Real Betis was very unlucky. Two runner-up medals. Couldn't win anything. But Brighton done very well. Last 2 teams, though, we actually picked up a trophy, which is nice to see. Like I said, it's the 4-2-4. It's an underdog tactic. If you try this out with Real Madrid, Man City, Liverpool, let me know how you get on. I'm sure that you would do amazing with this tactic. But I wanted a tactic for a team that's not supposed to get into Europe. I wanted to get them up there. I wanted to get them playing good football. And I wanted them to win something. And we did that in the end. Thank you so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. And if you can do me the biggest favour, leave a like on this video. Helps this video be seen by more people. That I truly, really appreciate that. And if you haven't done already, subscribe to the channel. And guys, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. See you then.